Unfocused. We're back with episode 228. I'm T.
That's right. I'm AJ Twist.
And this is Unfocused Podcast.
Episode, you said 228, right?
Yes, sir. I know you're a big fan.
Who? I am of what?
The number 228.
Yeah, for sure.
This is the 228 episode, and the Pokemon is Houndour.
It is.
And he is the dark Pokemon.
Oh
the dark Pokemon. You know, there's a few dark Pokemon out there, but he's the dark Pokemon.
What about Umbreon? What the fuck?
Yeah, he's alright. He ain't fucking with my man.
Is he the first dark Pokemon we've had?
No. I feel like you might. You know what? You're right. He was the only one with that title besides Umbreon.
No, because we're in
right?
Johto now, and Johto is the first time we had dark.
Yeah.
So is he literally the first one in the Pokedex?
Yeah. There's only him, and then the other two characters that are dark are blended. Because it's a ghost Pokemon, and it's
Umbreon.
Umbreon, yeah.
Umbreon. We got freaking Murkrow.
No, but he's flying dark.
And then this full Houndour is fire or dark and fire.
Oh, he's a blend.
Yeah.
Is there no true dark type until the next gen?
The only one I would think of is Umbreon.
Yeah, he's probably the only one. Because he wouldn't be dark and normal, right? He'd just be dark. Yeah, Umbreon's the first.
Stupid.
No, you're right. You know what? That's why I got Umbreon. I took so much time getting Umbreon on my team back in the day because I wanted a dark Pokemon, and there were no pure dark Pokemon.
We did Umbreon already. Yeah, he's pure dark, and then we had Murkrow already. What the fuck? So
yeah.
why is Houndour like later in the list the dark Pokemon all of a sudden?
He's the true one.
Tyranitar is also part dark.
What?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
He's rock dark.
I didn't know that, actually.
He rocks the darkness,
All right, guys. Well, don't forget, we're live on twitch.tv/collision28 every Thursday between 7:30 and 8 we start. YouTube.com/Unfocused Podcast. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. We can keep being available to you.
I think so.
All right. AJ, got some Unfocused news? Yeah, Focus Week.
Yeah. So, I've been hanging out, chilling, relaxing, all cool.
Damn, like the Fresh Prince?
I've been reading this shit right here, actually.
What's that?
Smoking Shadow. Avatar.
Oh, shit. You finally read it?
Sorry, I'm like halfway through it. I'm more than halfway through it.
What do you think?
It's pretty interesting. I like how it doesn't focus on the whole Aang gang. It's mostly focused on Zuko and Fire Nation, really. It's all it's focused on, really. Which is pretty cool. So I already had some shit spoiled for me in this shit, though, which fucking sucks. I just happened to be watching an Avatar video like a while back, and it was literally the day after I bought this. And I read like the first couple pages to see what was going on. I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then literally, I think me and Carla were like watching something based on Avatar. And then it was like, oh, yeah, by the way, to let you know about this character, this happened in Smoking Shadow. I was like, no, what the fuck?
Wow,
I know
really?
exactly what you're talking about. They barely said something, but like, oh, yeah, this happened in Smoking Shadow.
Why'd they say that? Oh, because it was important to what they were talking about.
Yeah, exactly. It was just kind of in passing, too. But the one thing they said fucking killed the whole thing.
Oh. Hey, wait, tell me it wasn't the guy that I recommended for you.
I don't remember.
Oh, I hope not. I'd feel bad if it was the guy. Remember the guy I told you that analyzes Avatar shit?
Yeah.
Oh, I feel really bad if it's that guy.
I don't remember if it was him or not. I don't know. I'll check it out. But yeah, I was like, what the fuck? No. Oh, no, it wasn't even that. I don't even know what it was. But yeah, so I got to that point now where it was revealed. So. Anyways, but yeah, interesting story though. Pretty dope. I can't wait for the next one. And then Imbalance is getting its hardcover early next year too that I just saw, which is like the 5th arc in the Last Airbender series. So anyways, there's that. I picked up some comics today. In my folder I had 3 Sonic comics, issue 19, 18. And also number 1 of Tangle and Whisper.
Damn.
Which sounds exciting. Part of the Sonic the Hedgehog, the new universe on IDW. But yeah, I'm fucking far behind. And I'm not even sure if I read 17 yet. I can't remember right now. But I'll be checking these out. I'll be bagging and boarding these in a second too. So I did that. Got these today actually. What else have I been doing? Playing a lot of Tekken and Soul Calibur. I was playing a lot of matches the other night. Just practicing Julia and shit. And I actually came across a Lee player, and then he actually friended me on Steam.
What kind of player?
A Lee.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I played a few matches with him real quick, and then I had to go. And then shortly after.
Is he any good?
He was okay. Like he wasn't bad.
He wasn't to hear.
But he wasn't, he didn't like, straight out just kill me or anything like that.
That's good.
It was pretty close. But yeah, he friend requested me afterwards, and then he invited me to a game shortly after too. I was like, the fuck, like I just got off the game, dude. And then I tell him like, hey, yeah, I can't right now, like I'm busy right now. He's like, oh yeah, by the way, on that league you just play. I'm like, oh yeah, okay, cool. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I asked him too, like, how long you been playing? And he told me like he was like on and off. He's like, he's been playing for a while, but he's been on and off. He'll play for like a month and forget about it for a couple months, and he'll come back to it and forget about it. So I'm like, okay, yeah, I get you. I'm like, I'm kind of in the same boat right now. And I'm like, yeah, whenever you're free, you see me on, just send me an invite. And he actually did send me an invite like just the other night. I was like, fuck, I'm busy right now. I can't play. But I've been trying to play online a lot with Tekken, Soul Calibur as well. I haven't done too much of Soul Calibur. I've been playing more Tekken recently. And then also, I watched and finished High Score Girl.
Holy shit, you watched and finished it?
Yeah.
Isn't it fucking perfect for you?
It's fucking dope. I'm not sure about perfect for me, but
as far as fighting games,
the
and
fighting
history,
game,
like
just games in general, that was pretty dope. Like just all the old generation shit. Bunch of games I've never heard about. Certain games have heard about, but just never actually got to see or witness.
Yeah.
R-Type was mentioned like a few times.
They even play R-Type for a bit. Right?
Yeah, they play like for a second. Yeah, so that was cool. And just all the Street Fighter references and just like how they talk about like just fighting games in general and shit. And you actually get to see a couple matches too, like legit matches.
Like real matches.
Yeah,
that's dope.
like in Darkstalkers as well. That was dope to see.
See, you know what I liked about it is because I felt like it was like trying to pay homage to fighting gamers. I felt like it was going out of its way to like cater to us.
Yeah.
That's fucking cool to me.
Yeah, and the fact that they got all those licenses to show all those games too was pretty dope.
Hey, and remember that's the thing I think it was like maybe fucking 15 episodes ago when I first started talking about High School Girl. That's what tripped me out the most. How did you guys get the fucking licensing for all that shit?
Yeah, for real.
Like, dude, they had some big games in there.
Yeah, they did. They had a lot of games to like. And you had a mix too. Capcom, you had SNK. Yeah, actually mentioned Nintendo shit. Which I noticed though, they mentioned the systems, but never an actual like first party Nintendo game. Like I've never heard mention. Oh yeah, you're playing Mario Brothers or you're playing Super Mario World on that.
I didn't think about that, but you're right.
That's one thing I did notice though. But they definitely mentioned a bunch of third-party games on those systems though, which is cool. And I like the fact too that the main character, the dude, he was like he's a hardcore gamer, focused in arcade. And he don't even fuck with like the Nintendo systems. He fucks with the Dreamcast.
That's it.
The fucking TurboGrafx and all that shit. Like, that's when you know you're hardcore and you're focusing more on those outside systems.
Yeah, because you're like, Nintendo's just, it's their own shit. Like, they're only doing this. So, like, no, I want to play all this other
And it's
shit.
still like that today, too.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. But yeah, pretty awesome. I don't know. It was definitely a good anime. And season 2 is going to drop next month or in a couple months. In October, I think it starts dropping in Japan.
Okay,
season
that's
2.
soon.
So that's pretty cool. So I'm kind of glad that I kind of watch it right now and it's actually coming out pretty soon. So I'm like, oh, cool. I waited I guess I could have waited another month.
It's good timing though, because you know it's gonna go straight to Netflix because they have a license for it. So.
I hope so. Yeah.
No, they do. They have a license for it. I don't know if it'll be like right away, but it'll be at least within the month.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, so that'll be cool to see. Watch that, and then I think that's pretty much all for me.
Okay. For my Unfocused week, I finally bought this fucking Powers of 10 book that I kept talking about. It's the second part of the X-Men thing. Actually, no, maybe I talked about it last week. But I got it. Still haven't read it. No, I got it this week. With you. Yeah, I got it this week, yeah. So, no, I definitely finally got Powers of 10. It's supposed to be really good and explain the whole Professor X thing. I don't really know. I haven't read it yet.
Okay.
Other things, I've watched that animated movie that I've been meaning to watch for a long time, the Justice League one, because their animated movies are the shit. They had one called Gods and Monsters. And I was watching this forever because I knew it was a parallel universe. I know it doesn't matter. You know, like, it has nothing to do with the regular DC animated universe. So that's why I kind of fought it for so long. But my friend kept telling me, like, it's so good. He's like, it's really good. You got to watch it. I was like, I just don't want to watch it if I don't care about them, you know?
It's kind of like how I feel about watching that Joker movie. Like,
yeah, exactly.
It's not connected to anything. Like, I'm not sure if I want to go see it. But if it turns out that it's good, I might need to, like, go and actually see it. So.
Like, reevaluate how you feel about it, right?
Yeah.
And, like, dude, that's the thing with Elseworlds. Like, that's a thing for Elseworld comics. Like, they're not in the universe. So it's like, do I need to care about this? But anyway, I watched it, and it was really good. It was all about an alternate Justice League. It's still Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman, right? But it's only those three. And Superman is not the Superman we know because, you know that soldier that was having a problem with Superman's dad back in the day?
No.
that evil Kryptonian guy, like he's like a soldier. Like, Superman's dad's a scientist, right?
No, what the fuck?
You saw Superman Man of Steel, right? Remember Russell Crowe was in there?
Oh, okay, yeah.
So Superman's dad was a scientist.
Oh, his actual dad.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of Earth dad.
His real dad. No,
okay.
no. And then, like, that soldier came in and was like, no, you can't do this, blah, blah. Remember he was talking shit to him?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that soldier in this alternate world comes in and puts his DNA at the last minute instead of the scientist's DNA. So Superman comes out a lot like Zod.
Oh, shit.
He's got a beard like that fool.
Yeah,
He's kind of mean, He's kind of a dick.
Uh-huh.
Wonder Woman, quote unquote.
Quote unquote.
She's
okay.
actually a new god and not an Amazonian.
Okay.
She's actually a new god from another planet with enhanced strength, and they betrayed Darkseid and murdered him before he could even do his shit. Yeah,
Oh,
because
shit.
it's an alternate world, And Batman isn't Bruce Wayne. He didn't, logically put his powers together.
Uh-huh.
He's a scientist who was fucking with bat serums, and then he fucked up and put too much, like...
Oh, so he's Man-Bat?
And he's the same guy, Kurt Wagner, the guy who is Man-Bat.
Oh, really?
And he's Batman, but he got transformed into a vampire thing, so he looks human, and he wears a bat suit like Batman.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so it's like an alternate version of all three of them.
Yeah.
And they're actually kind of evil. They're talking about, like...
Oh, wow.
When the story starts out, like... They do save people. They do stop crime and shit. But they're talking about taking over the world when the fucking movie starts. He's like, dude, we should just take over this place and save these fucking people the right way because they don't listen to us. Their government
scary.
fucks with us and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really interesting. It's like it shows you like a different side of like the whole Avengers thing where they're trying to roll with the government and be like acceptable.
Yeah.
And these guys are like, fuck it, let's just take them over. They don't know any better,
Yeah, it's easy. It's us,
Yeah.
What are they gonna do?
Exactly.
Should have mislawed us?
Yeah, no, right? So that was really cool. I was glad I watched it. It was very interesting. It showed you a cool look at the DC world.
It's like a what if type of thing, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's 100% a what if story. Beyond that, I also started watching Justice League. Oh, Young Justice. The third season, that new one that just came out.
Finally came out, yeah.
Yeah, I was waiting for the series to be done because they were putting out like one episode every week or something. So I was waiting for it to be done. I'm on episode 3 right now. It's really dope, really well acted, very adult. You see people get murdered and shit. I was surprised. But yeah, so that's the main.
And Young Justice? These kids are murdering fools?
Young Justice, bro. It's crazy. You see bodies, you see fucking assassinations, everything.
Shit.
But yeah, it's really good. And fucking Static Shock and Black Lightning are both in there.
Oh, cool.
It's fucking dope. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, they gave a new design for Static Shock. I think you'd like it. He looks dope.
Okay.
But, anyway, yeah, Young Justice has been awesome. That's the other thing I checked out. And other than that, I think that's about it for all the cool nerd shit. Powers of X, I plan to read that, probably after this podcast. I need to read it already. And, yeah. Let's, with that said, should we jump into some news?
Yeah, and also, too, real quick, in case anybody was wondering about High Score Girl, it's on Netflix, all of it. So if anyone's interested in seeing it, which I highly recommend, go check it out.
Mm-hmm. And don't forget, we are on Twitter.
Oh, yeah, at Unfocused28. Instagram, at Unfocused Podcast. Of course, subscribe to our podcast if you just want some audio in Apple Podcasts, or just go to the website, collision28.com, and you can find out ways to subscribe for podcasts through that.
Or email us if you have questions or things you want us to talk about, unfocusedpodcast@gmail.com.
Exactly.
Let's do it.
Okay.
This is the news. The news. Yeah.
All right. So let's start off with something that's kind of weird, if you don't mind. Do you mind if I go first?
Yeah, go for it.
Borderlands.
I like weird.
Yeah, Borderlands has an announcement, and this is one of those little things that I think really piss fans off. There's certain things that just piss gaming fans off. I don't play Borderlands. I don't know much about Borderlands, but as soon as I read this article, I was like, yeah, I'd be fucking pissed too. All right, so Borderlands, I guess they have a whole system with a pet, and so there's like a little dog that can sit in your backpack and help you in battle, right?
Wait, you're talking about Borderlands or Fortnite?
Sorry, I said Borderlands.
Yeah.
I meant Fortnite.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay, I know about Fortnite because I actually played Fortnite.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, so Fortnite. They have a little pet system where the pet sits in your backpack and kind of supports you.
And this is new because this isn't something that was in the game before.
Right. It's been in the game for like a month or 2 months.
Oh, has it been a month now?
It's not too long, but it's like you said, it is pretty new.
Yeah.
But and the character's name is Bonesy. He's a little dog. I don't know
He has
exactly.
a name? Okay.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of an obscure name. That people don't really know. It's kind of like Link. But yeah, he's in there. He's a character. He helps you out. And just this week they had released a new pet, And the pet's name is it doesn't matter what the pet's name is because he's exactly the same as Bonesy.
Oh, really?
If you look at him, he's got the same scarf. He just has a symbol on the scarf. He's a lighter toned dog.
Okay. He's a palette swap.
And basically, he's a palette swap. And, people don't... If you're not a Smash fan, you don't really like fucking palette swaps. Because if you're not a Smash fan, you realize you're getting bullshitted. You know what I mean? And so... Fans were outraged and were protesting, saying, "Hey, we're not gonna buy it." Yeah, they're talking Fortnite. We're not gonna buy this shit. By the way, like,
good. That's how you fucking respond to shit like that. Not buying it.
Exactly, and AJ's right because Fortnite responded, or Epic Games specifically responded,
right?
And they said the pet shouldn't have even been released. They didn't get to properly, I guess, vet it and make sure that it was different enough or whatever. He said,
wow, yeah, it sounds like it.
He said it will be removed from the store and will be refunded to anyone who bought it.
Okay, then.
That's good shit, man.
That's good shit, yeah.
You got to cater to the fans, especially when you fucked up.
Yeah, exactly.
That's pretty bad. I'm sure they would have let it ride, but too many people were calling it out. Like, dude, he's the same fucking character. Like, he doesn't do anything too different, you know?
Yeah. It looks exactly the same, too. Like
his tongue even sticks out, like, just the same as the other guy. And you're like,
some lazy shit right there.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to tell me, like, oh, yeah, they're a dog. You know, you can plant a bomb on him and send him into your enemies and have him explode. I thought you were going to tell me some shit like that.
That'd be some savage shit. I'd be playing Fortnite if you could do that.
Oh, shit. Maybe with some mods. No, I was kidding.
You know, let's make it happen, guys.
But that's interesting. But yeah, good. I guess good job on Fortnite trying to, fix that shit.
Mm-hmm. AJ?
So, I guess I'll talk about this story that you saw right here. Where is it?
Oh, yeah.
So in Japan, they started doing some shit with their manhole covers.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently in Japan, they have different manhole covers everywhere. And I guess they kind of have a theme to the certain city that you're into and all that. Is that right?
They have a certain art for each city's manhole covers, and it changes after a few years. But
okay, that's cool.
But usually it's the same art for like 2 or 3 years for a certain city.
Right. Well, they started to do some Pokemon ones. So they have all types of Pokemon art ones everywhere, and they're also doing the same thing where like it's unique to the city.
Oh, that's sick!
Like the Eevee evolution ones, because they have a bunch of different Eevee ones. They're in a certain city. I forgot. I don't know the name of the city, but it sounds like Eevee Suki, I guess, or Eevee like, or I don't know. They have some type of connection to it. Another city was what's it called?
Eevee.
Eevee?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Eevee. That's right.
So a bunch of Eevee ones in that city.
That's cool.
And then there's another one called where is it? Iwate.
Oh, that's near where I lived in Japan. Small town. Fucking small-ass town.
Apparently, Iwa means rock.
Yeah.
So in that town, you'll find a bunch of rock-type Pokemon.
Oh, that's so sick!
Like Geodudes and Tyrants.
Oh, that's dope.
Tyrants. Arons. But yeah, so...
I wonder if Mito will have water Pokemon, because they have the water symbol at the front.
Oh, shit. Maybe.
That's the city I lived in.
Yeah.
It's right next to Iwate.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, it's like the sister city.
That's cool. So yeah, but yeah, these are all the different type of manhole covers people are finding around Japan and stuff.
I'm gonna look into it. Apparently, I'm going back next month. So.
Oh, next month.
Yeah,
shit,
only for a week, like 6 days or something. But.
Okay. Well, yeah, look for that shit.
Yeah, I will. I'll take some pictures.
Yeah, take some pictures.
All right.
You can show it here on Unfocused.
You know, you heard it here first.
Anyone else going to Japan, share that shit.
Right. All right. So in other news, kind of actually related to what AJ's talking about. There is some other Pokemon news, but it's specifically about Pokemon Go. And so Pokemon Go has been doing the thing right now lately where they've been releasing Johto Pokemon. They become more available, right?
They're beyond Johto now.
Well, yeah. Actually, they're on Ruby Sapphire, right?
They're like they're now in Diamond Pearl.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Fuck, they're on Diamond and Pearl already?
Yeah, I'm not sure if they got them all released yet, but they're doing them in small waves. But I haven't played in a couple months, so I don't know where they're at right now.
Okay. I guess a couple nights ago, Pokemon Go detailed its upcoming Ultra bonus. Bonus rewards.
I heard about something about this. I don't know what it is, though.
It'll take place over 3 weeks.
Okay.
Each week contains a different set of bonuses, ranging from increased spawns of Pokemon from the Johto region to exclusive Pokemon spawning worldwide.
Cool.
But specifically, the thing about this news is that there was a big clue that we might be getting some black and white Pokemon.
Oh, black and white's finally showing up then.
Yeah, in September. And so the description for week 3 of the Ultra bonus says, unusual Pokemon will be appearing in the wild this week. Noteworthy opponents are coming to raids as well. Over the course of the event, you may also be able to add some Pokemon to your Kanto Pokedex that previously eluded you in your part of the world. Venture out to take a challenge and make discoveries as always. Happy exploring trainers. Blah, 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 right? So initially, it kind of sounds like you're only going to be able to catch up on Kanto stuff.
Maybe legendary Kanto types might be coming to raids. From what it sounds like, maybe we're getting legendary birds again. Or I know there's roaming Pokemon. Not roaming Pokemon, but what do you call it? Region-specific Pokemon. And they switched them up for a couple of times. I'm not sure what the regions are right now. I'm not sure if they are the same or not. But maybe they might switch that up again. I don't know. But those are my guesses for what those can be.
Well, interesting that you said that because let's see. Initially, this sounds like Pokemon like Farfetch'd and shit will start showing up, right?
Yeah, yeah.
However, the odd wording of the description seems deliberate. The first letter in each sentence of the Ultra Bonus description spells out Unova.
Oh, shit. That's awesome.
That's all I'm going to say.
And that's black and white.
And everyone was like, it's weird that they worded it the way they worded it. They said, let me see, unusual Pokemon and noteworthy opponents are Gen 5. So, Unova.
Yeah,
exactly. I was like, yeah, so, yeah, that's what everyone's picking from it. We don't know for sure yet. It's not confirmed, but it kind of sounds like they're kind of hinting.
Yeah, I like when fucking last year when they did that with Talum, when the director for Soul Calibur was like, thank you for seeing our presentation, and then everything was
as a Talum. Yeah. That shit was so dope. I know you were hyped about that.
Yeah.
All right, so keep an eye out for that new Pokemon Go shit. Most likely Pokemon Black and White stuff will be appearing pretty soon.
That's cool. I got some. I'll just connect this right now too. I got some other Pokemon Go news. Apparently, I think the World Championships for Pokemon is happening this weekend, or maybe next one. No, it is this weekend.
For Go?
Not only for Go, but just the usual shit they do every year, where it's actual in-game battles, with like whatever, I guess Sun and Moon, I guess is what they're gonna be doing, because I don't think there's a battle system or online play with Let's Go. But also like the card game too, right?
Yeah.
So every year they go somewhere else and they do this big weekend and just doing tournaments with that shit, right? This year, tomorrow actually, they're gonna do Pokemon Go battles. So PvP Pokemon Go battles, and it's gonna be streamed over on Twitch, 9:30 Eastern time tomorrow. So on the Pokemon channel on Twitch, which is interesting to see how that will work. I'll try to catch it, or at least catch a replay of it later on. But that sounds interesting. I'm not sure how serious the gameplay for PvP is in Pokemon Go. I've only tried it once, but I'm interested how professionals are going to take it in a tournament, standards and all that.
Yeah, like how detailed they'll be, and if Koreans will start fucking hacking it,
Pakistanians, I mean. Speaking of Evo too, by the way, something I forgot to talk about last week. I did watch the finals for Melee.
Shit, I forgot that was there.
Yeah, there are side tournaments too. I saw Melee's final. I got there. I just happened to walk by.
Who's the finals?
And then I turned around. It's like, oh shit, they're playing Melee. And then up in the very top in the middle it says Grand Finals. I was like, oh shit, this is the final match right now. And it was Hugs. Not Hugs, my bad. Not Hugs.
Oh, I was saying Hugs is in the Grand Finals?
That's crazy. Not Hugs. What's his name? H-Box. Hungry Box. It was Hungry Box and Chudat in the finals. So Jigglypuff and Ice Climbers.
Fuck, shit has evolved.
But freaking Hungry Box with Jigs is just on a whole nother level, and the fucking Ice Climbers couldn't do shit, man. It was just sort of this destruction 3-0, I think. So I saw that, and I also saw Windjammers being played right after too, which I've never seen Windjammers before. Have you ever seen Windjammers?
What's Windjammers?
Exactly,
huh?
right?
I don't even know.
I've heard of it. I never knew exactly what kind of game it was. It's like a volleyball game. It's an overhead volleyball game. And you're two characters, and you have like different powers. When they throw the ball, it'll like zigzag all weird or go against the perimeter.
Never heard of this.
Yeah, it was super weird. Yeah, I've heard about it a lot. I just never seen it. But that was one of the other finals that I saw over there too. And then one other cool little story. It was like on the last day of Evo, I think. And I think we were leaving, and I was about to get on the freeway to go somewhere. And I noticed behind me, there was another car behind me, and he had a Bowser sitting in his window, like a stuffed Bowser in his window. I was like, oh, cool. And I have a Yoshi in the back of my window, and he was right behind me. And it's like, there's no way you can't see my Yoshi, my companion cube that I have in my back window. And then I think they noticed it, and then they grabbed the Bowser, and they're like dancing around with it in their window, and I can see them in my rearview mirror. And I'm not sure if they're just messing around. I'm not sure if they're trying to get my attention.
Yeah, I think they're trying to get your attention. Or something.
And then I since we're stopped at a red light, I turn on my hazard lights, and they're like tripped out, like, oh, like it sees us. I just saw them going crazy. Like, oh,
your hazard lights?
Yeah, because I turned on my hazard lights to kind of show them like I noticed them.
Oh yeah.
Because we weren't moving, I couldn't do anything else, you know. But I just thought that was funny to see them just tripping out over me and like seeing the Yoshi and then showing the Bowser.
Nintendo Nerds Unite, man.
I know, right? In the middle of Vegas.
That's fucking dope.
At a red light. That was funny. Anyways, moving on to other stories.
All right. Other thing that I want to mention real quick. In Avengers Endgame, since it's come out on DVD now, a lot of little details have been leaked and discovered for Easter eggs. One major one is in Tony Stark's moment where he goes back in time, right?
Okay.
You can actually see Arnim Zola in a computer in the background.
Interesting.
His his green holographic face. It shows up on the screen for a few seconds and then it disappears.
Oh wow.
While Tony Stark is like facing the camera.
Yeah.
I think he's trying to I think he sees his dad or something like that.
Yeah. Every time when I wanted to see what he sees when he walks, because he's walking through there with his glasses, and this is some old like time and space or just an old period back in the past, right? Mm-hmm. And there's all these closed lockers, and as he's walking by, his fucking glasses are telling him what's in those lockers. And I've been wanting to sit there and see what are all those things.
Did you guys buy it yet?
No. I want to go get it though.
You know me, I'm waiting for the box.
Do it. I might pick it up tomorrow.
Did you know there's 2 boxes already for Phase 1 and 2?
I know there was a Phase 1 one. I never knew about the Phase 2 one though.
I think Phase 1 is what, the Tesseract?
Yeah, I think it came like in the suitcase where the Tesseract came in or some shit like that.
Phase 2 comes with the orb from Guardians of the Galaxy, I think.
Oh, okay, cool. Stephen has an orb.
Yeah,
I wonder if he has that set.
He does. No, he does. We talked about it, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I'm hoping there's a grand Phase 1 set. I mean, a grand Infinity Saga set.
You think it'll be the Gauntlet?
That's what I think it is.
Yeah.
I think for sure. I think all the Avengers movies will be like the main thing on there, and then it's gonna be like the Gauntlet. That's the thing that holds them. But we'll see.
Imagine if it's holding the fist, you got to open the hand to take out the DVDs.
Damn, that would be fucking sick.
Hire me, Marvel.
Yeah, you need them now. All right, but yeah, so just if you get a chance, you want to go. There's a lot of Easter eggs that have been found in the movie throughout it. I don't want to go through all of them.
Is this picture a thing?
Yeah.
He puts himself in a robot?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
That's the thing. In the comic books and in the cartoon, he puts himself in a giant fucking destructive robot, and he talks shit to you as the robot fucks shit up.
Wow. That's crazy.
I actually thought that's where they were going with Captain America, but then they decided to go with Civil War, so I was like, okay, obviously they don't have time to do that and Civil War.
Yeah.
You know?
That's crazy.
I know. I like it a lot.
Anyways. But that's cool that that's back there. That's another thing I want to get the movie for to see what else they have.
We should voice over Endgame like we did with Evangelion 1.0. That'd be funny.
That we didn't record. I don't think we recorded that. That would have been cool.
We did, but I don't know what happened to it.
I don't know. I don't have it. Anyways, so there's been some shit going on. There in the real world, there are some shootings that happened a couple weeks ago, right?
Yeah, I heard about it.
And they're blaming video games for that shit again. We haven't talked about it. I didn't want to bring it up because it's the obvious story. Mm-hmm. We're going to be preaching to the choir here if we even talk about it.
I think we might have mentioned it on our Twitter, but yeah.
Oh, really?
It's ridiculous.
Interesting. But anyways, what happened, though, as a result to that, one thing that happened was Apex Legends, one of the shooting games. I think it's an Infinity War game or some shit like that. They were having we're going to have a big tournament, but they canceled it. Because of this.
Because they didn't want to get shot or something, right?
Not that, because it's a violent video game. And since violent video games are a thing right now that causes, shootings and all that, they decided to not do the tournament.
It's funny. There's a movie that was going to come out about rich people hunting poor people, like and shit like that, like shooting them down and shit, like for fun.
Oh wow!
And they canceled it because that fucking
because of the shootings.
Yeah,
that's weird.
Shootings.
And then also too, Walmart decided that they're going to go ahead and pull down all their video game ads that are related to some way to some type of violent video game.
That's fucking stupid.
So any like Fortnite or Call of Duty shit that was like just posted up there on the sides, or even the demos too. They're taking them all down.
Fucking stupid. That's gonna give even more credit to this bullshit theory that it has anything to do with video games.
Yeah, I know, right?
But if you're crazy, you're crazy. We can't help you. I'm sorry.
Pretty much, yeah. But I just thought that was stupid. So and then people are wondering, like, how far are they going to go with this? Are they going to start pulling off all their games off the shelf now, Walmart? Like, what are you going to do? So I guess we'll find out eventually.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, just want to bring that up, make you guys think about it.
Alright. Other quick news I want to mention. This is kind of breaking news. I heard about it today and I didn't want to make it news until it got confirmed like an hour or two ago. ObiWan Kenobi.
What the fuck?
Ewan McGregor.
He's alive. No,
Ewan McGregor has signed a contract with Disney.
Oh, shit.
And he will come back as ObiWan Kenobi. We don't know in what capacity. We don't know if it's going to be an appearance or if he'll get his own movie. People have been pushing for an Obi-Wan Kenobi movie for a long time.
True.
I think we've talked about it before.
Oh, so it's this guy, so that means it's going to be younger, so that means he's not going to appear in a movie.
No, it could be a movie.
Not episode 9.
Oh, yeah. Not 9.
Yeah.
No, but if they make one in the future, he may make an appearance.
But if they do know the Star Wars story type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
And I love that actor. I felt like he was the best thing about the prequels to me was him. Like, I really enjoyed him a lot. So, he's down to do it again. He got signed, supposedly.
All right.
It's pretty, I think it's like 75. It's pretty confirmed. Like,
what if they do a Disney Plus series, TV show type of thing?
I'm down. I still want it to be boring. Because, I mean, if it's going to be about him on Tatooine, like, kind of looking after Luke, that's fucking boring to me.
Just chilling out, sitting out there on his lawn chair with a cup of that blue milk.
Yeah, right? Dude, in the whole 15 or 17 years of Luke being there, he only had to do something once. Because some raiders were trying to, like, kidnap Luke or something.
Uh-huh.
Only time he ever had to do anything. And I cannot imagine it being a whole movie about that. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't see it.
Leading up to it or something.
Yeah. I'm like, well, we'll see.
I guess.
I'm just happy he's going to be involved again, so.
That's cool.
All right, AJ?
All right, so in other news, I think you brought this up a couple of weeks ago, that Hasbro put on, like, was it Kickstarter or something, that they were putting together this Unicron. Was it Unicron?
Uh-huh.
You talked about this, right?
Yeah, we did talk about that.
You did talk about that. You did bring that up, yeah. So apparently, I guess the crowdfunding campaign for this, they wanted $4.6 million to do this. So they wanted, I guess, something around like 8,000 backers contributing $575. So almost $600 from 8,000 people. That's what they wanted, so they can put this into production. It's a 2-foot tall figure too, and it's based off the Unicron from the recent movie. Oh no, from the animated movie, the original animated movie. So yeah, it's fucking huge, right? The deadline for this though is at the end of the month, and they're only like a third of the way there. So they only have like 1 million, 1.4 million is all they have right now. So based off that, they're thinking they're probably not going to make it, but I'm pretty sure this story is a way to kind of get them to actually go ahead and try it out. There was a prototype of this shown at San Diego Comic-Con though. So if anyone wants to see pictures, I'm sure there's videos out there about it. If you're interested in paying $600 for one of these things, I mean, I think it's cool, but I think it's a little bit too much money.
It's a little much for what it is. I mean, it's still cool and all, like you said, but I feel like it's just a lot.
Yeah, it is. It is too much. I want to know Wags' opinion on this shit though. I know he's broke half the time, so I'm pretty sure he's upset about the cost.
How does he feel about this? Yeah, right.
But if it's worth it, he'll find a way. But it looks pretty dope, but I don't know, it's too much money. And if anyone's interested, go save the project. Go find it on Kickstarter or wherever it's at. Also, too, Hasbro, since Hasbro is behind this, they actually have a little, what do they call it? HasLab is like a separate branch of that does this shit. Kind of makes crowdfunding related things. So look out for that if you're interested. Right. Or if you're not interested, then it's never going to happen.
All right. Other news.
Save it.
I'm going to bring this one up and then maybe music of the week, yeah?
I want to do one more thing, too. And
okay,
then we'll do music
I'll do this first. So, a popular YouTube channel a lot of people might know, they were called Game Over. And the guy's name is Gilva Sunner. And he had a whole YouTube channel about video game music, like putting it back out so you can like hear it again. Because, this shit doesn't we don't put soundtracks out for everything in America.
Right.
And so, this is somebody who was like putting the shit out, making sure we can get it. And then Nintendo went in on him, bro.
Oh.
He got hit with a number of copyright claims for having his stuff on.
Of course.
For Ocarina of Time, Mega Man 2. He even had a medley where he just had a bunch like partially Mega Man songs like in a medley for Mega Man 2.
Mm-hmm.
They hit him up with that too. And then he shared another copyright claim. They hit him up for Fire Emblem shit too.
Damn.
So Nintendo's like going in on him, and
yeah.
it sucks because like he was just making it available to us when Nintendo never did that.
Yeah.
I just wanted to kind of bring it to people's attention as gamers, because I thought it would be very interesting. It's Gilva Sunner. Gilvasunner. Yeah, you know, if you're someone who's benefited from his channel, like listening to the music and shit, like back him up or support that folk. Like it's a bad time right now for him, you know.
Yeah, the thing with copyright claims, which is different from being struck or a strike.
Yeah, you're not sued exactly.
Yeah, you're not. Nothing's going to go happen with your channel, but except any money that you would be making off of your videos are no longer going to you. They're going to whoever's claiming the video because you have their music in it or their video, whatever it is.
Which is understandable, and
Yeah.
I could respect it, but it sucks because they never made their music available.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For Americans.
And now someone like did it, and now they're making money off of it.
Yeah, it's kind of fucked up. Like, it's
Yeah.
kind of taking advantage of his work, you know?
In a way.
But at the same time, I understand how he feels, too, you know? Like,
yeah.
But yeah, that was really interesting. Don't fuck around. The moral of the story is don't fuck around and be putting fucking video game music on your shit anymore. Especially if it's a big industry, because they're not playing around right now.
Especially if it's Nintendo shit.
Yeah. We all know that Nintendo's on it, but they're really on it right now. They're going through channels. Whoever has the most views off their shit, you know? So,
right.
Yes, that's for other podcasters and gamers, too. Just don't fuck around, you know?
I know. All right, ready for my next movie?
Yeah,
my
man,
next
hit
thing.
us with it.
So I think this is worthy. So I'm gonna steal your segment for a second.
You think this can hold a hammer?
I don't know. Let's see.
Dick moves! Dick moves! You make me sick! May I say it's been a long time? I think you only did it once. It's been a real long time. I'm interested to hear your dick move now. Go on, tell me, bro.
You know,
tell me.
Thinking about it now, I'm not sure if I should be talking about this on Twitch because it's a Twitch thing.
Fuck 'em.
So a couple of weeks ago, Ninja, you know who Ninja is?
Team Ninja?
Nah, just a guy named Ninja.
No.
He was a huge Twitch streamer. He was big with Fortnite, and he actually got invited to like Fortnite like competitions. He did a couple of like commercials too that involved him like being a gamer playing Fortnite, but like for like Samsung cell phones and shit like that too. And he's pretty well respected too. He's clean, like he's not like talking shit or anything like that. Like so, kids love this dude, right? And he's just getting like all these just money and revenue and all that shit. So he's doing really good for himself on Twitch and all that. And then Microsoft came through and bought him out. Microsoft actually has a streaming service called Mixer that they've been trying to push now for like over a year or something now, maybe longer.
I don't think I knew about that.
Yeah, exactly, right? Exactly. So I guess to kind of get people to the platform, they kind of supposedly maybe bought out Ninja. So Ninja's no longer streaming on Twitch. He said his goodbyes, and he said he's exclusively now on Mixer. And so now a bunch of people are going over to watch him. And then shortly after he announced that, Twitch took his check mark off. You know how like on Twitter you get verified and you get a check mark when you're like officially that person and all that?
Yeah.
Well, he got his check mark removed shortly after.
Why?
Minutes after.
Why?
Which is funny too because people also said that's the fastest that Twitch has ever responded to anything before.
Wow.
So yeah, Twitch a little salty over that, right? And then right after that, shortly after that, if you were to go to his Twitch page, to Ninja's Twitch page, it said, "Oh, sorry, the streamer that you're looking for is in another castle." So they had like a Mario thing going on there, right?
Oh no.
Saying that he's no longer on Twitch, right? And then a little bit after that, just recently over the weekend, they decided to change his page into a page where you can find other streamers who are also streaming Fortnite. So if you're looking for Ninja,
wow,
nope,
they would plug you to other people?
they'll plug you to other people on Twitch playing Fortnite.
Talk about fucking up your shit.
Right.
Wow, that's fucked up.
It's a dick move, right?
Super dick move. Hey, that was well earned, AJ. That's fucked up.
But the kind of irony on all this too was that what happened on Sunday was one of the top streamers happened to be a Russian page, and it was streaming porn for 2 hours.
For 2 hours, and they didn't do anything about that.
And didn't do shit for it to it for 2 hours. So anyone looking for Ninja, which probably a bunch of kids too, might have gotten some porn.
Wow.
And then afterwards, Twitch came out and responded and apologized to Ninja. Because Ninja actually responded to that. He's like, what the fuck? Like, I leave and now there's porn on my page? Like, what the fuck? He didn't say it like that, but
yeah, but he's like, what the fuck's going on?
Exactly, yeah. You know, just his demeanor is like that. Anyways, and then Twitch came out and apologized to him directly, saying, you know, we didn't mean for that to happen, of course, you know, and we're sorry, and we're going to revert his page back to normal, which is just a regular stream page with all his old content.
What is their problem, bro? They should have never done that at all.
Super
like,
butthurt
that's
over
fucking
it.
annoying.
That's all it is.
You need to get over themselves. God, that's so annoying.
But they lost their biggest streamer, you know, so.
I get it, but like, dude, like, man, he got you so much.
That was, yeah, it was too much.
It's very petty.
Yeah. Anyways, that was my dick move. I'm glad you thought it was worthy.
I thought it was very worthy. that could hold the hammer.
All right.
All right. With that said, let's jump into music of the week. Yeah.
Music power.
Yo, yeah.
Time
Time for what do I say? It's part of the show where we share some music with you. It's what we've been listening to and what we think you should be listening to.
Yeah. And for me, mine is from J. Cole's new collaboration album with his label. It's called Revenge of the Dreamers.
Okay.
And
cool.
the song's called Down Down Bad, and it has all Earth Gang and all those fools from his label now. So
Cool.
AJ.
My track is sort of a remix. The other night I was listening to the radio and a DJ was just playing some random shit and he played this one song and it was like remixed in a way. I was like, oh shit, this shit sounds dope. And I went looking for something similar. I'm not sure. I don't think I found the exact one, but this one sounded pretty good too. But it's a remix of the Sesame Street Pinball 12 song.
Oh, I love that song. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love that song.
Yeah.
Okay.
And apparently the name of that group that did it is called the Pointer Sisters.
Interesting.
If anyone's interested in looking them up, though. But I'm playing some type of remix of that.
All right. Well, with that said, enjoy the little music break, guys. We'll be back in a bit.
Yeah.
Unfocused.
Play it again. That'd be cool. No.
Right? My song was by Dreamville. It had JID, Earth Gang, and J. Cole, and it was called Down Bad. AJ?
And mine was the Sesame Street Pinball featuring the Pointed Sisters, the Ski Whiff remix. Found it on the page. Someone by the name of The Great Grantsby on YouTube.
I like the name.
But yeah, that was my track. A little remix there.
Okay. With that said, we'll jump right back into the news. Don't forget, this is Unfocused Podcast, motherfuckers.
Oh, shit. Damn, for reals.
Let them know.
Where's the news? There it is.
Okay.
This is the news. The news.
All right, some quick news. There will be a new Joss Whedon show, and he got greenlit for HBO. The show is called The Nevers. And The Nevers will be a sci-fi action series, and it's about
Peter Pan.
The Victorian era, way back in the day. And then all of a sudden, there's a bunch of females with superpowers. And that's the Victorian era where women didn't have power. So I think it's going to be very interesting, like, contrast to itself.
Yeah.
The show
sounds cool.
Yeah, it sounds pretty good, right? Yeah, the show is called The Nevers. We don't know if it'll be a superhero type of show, but it's going to be a super-powered show.
Right.
And, yeah, I guess we'll see real soon. They add a lot of cool stars like Laura Donnelly, Olivia Williams, James Norton, Tom Riley, Ann Skelly, and Ben Chaplin. I don't know a lot of these other motherfuckers, so I'm just letting you know those guys are in it. So. And this will be called The Nevers. There is no official release date, but I believe it will be next year at some point.
Cool. You know what I just remembered, too? I finished Rocky.
Oh, shit! So,
all the way up to Rocky Balboa.
Okay, so you haven't seen the Creed ones
I haven't
yet,
seen
right?
Creed yet, no, because I can't find it streaming anywhere.
Oh, Creed 1, huh?
Yeah.
Creed 2 is, but not 1, right?
Oh, for reals? I don't know.
You should use my Amazon Prime. I think they have both.
I tried. I have Amazon Prime.
Oh, you have it?
Yeah.
And it wasn't there, Creed 1?
No, I didn't see Creed up there, no.
Fuck.
I could rent it up there, but
Nah,
it's
fuck
not
that,
for
fuck
free
that.
streaming, though.
It started to piss me off with that renting shit.
Yeah.
They raised the prices lately. I think we talked about it last week. Anyway.
But in Rocky Balboa, Nathan's in it from Heroes.
Is he?
Yeah, he plays his son in that movie.
Oh, the son from Rocky 4?
Yeah.
The little kid?
Yeah. Well, it's not the same kid though at all, but
obviously, I'm just saying it's the same character.
But
right?
that's his son. Yeah. So yeah, but
that's pretty cool.
He plays that character there, which that was pretty cool. Out of all of them though, my favorite is the one with Mr. T though, just because of all the shit that Mr. T was saying.
That's number 2, right?
I think that's the third one.
Oh, is that number 3?
I think it's
I
the
mean,
third
he actually
one.
told I pay the fool.
Yeah.
And he actually said it. I was like,
Yeah,
wow.
He did say it in there, yeah. He
never-
said so much crazy shit though. It's fucking hilarious, dude. I feel like the dudes, My Way Entertainment that did the Juggernaut shit, I think I got a lot of inspiration from that shit because the way he would say shit and some of the responses sound very similar
Like to the Juggernaut?
to the Juggernaut. Yeah.
That's fucking funny. Now I want to see it again. I haven't seen it since I was a kid.
Yeah,
so.
no, you should because like it's fucking hilarious. But anyways, back to some more news. I guess I'll talk about this one right here. So I have this video because I was watching Wednesday Night Fights last night, and I got to see like the Soul Calibur finals.
Oh, I didn't even look yesterday. I should have.
Which I think a lot of the big people are not.
They're taking a break from.
Yeah, they're taking a break. So guess who made it into second place?
Do not say fucking Sonic Fox, bro.
No, Sonic Fox is not gonna show up to our.
I'm sorry, not Sonic Fox. Don't say that fucking weak ass fool with the Aswell.
No.
Okay, good. Who?
Sojiro.
What?
Yeah, Sojiro
What?
made it second place last night.
Shut the fuck up.
So know what that means?
I could have fucking won, possibly,
we could have had a chance. Yeah.
Wow, AJ, we fucked up.
First place was Vanity. The
Oh
Tira.
yeah, the Tira. Dude, I've beaten her ass before.
Oh, for reals?
I've kicked the shit out of that.
I haven't gotten her.
Don't get me wrong, I don't beat her every time.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make it sound like I'm the shit. I don't beat her every time, but I have beaten her before.
Okay,
That
that's
means
cool.
We could have fucking won, dude.
Yeah.
We had a chance. If we were there, we could have mixed the whole tournament up.
Yep. Yeah. So I was there. I was like, oh, who's playing? You know the other dude that plays Sophidia? That one cool dude? I forgot his fucking name, though. He goes by, like, Gundam Tacoma or something like that.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Yeah, he was third place.
Okay. I beat the shit out of that guy. Oh man.
I had some good matches in, so yeah, I
He's
know I
pretty
could
good.
probably beat. He's pretty good though, yeah. Sojiro. I beat him before too.
Sojiro's good. Yeah, don't get me wrong. He takes me sometimes, but I take him. I think just about the same amount of
Yeah.
time. So God damn
But the
it.
Tira player, I haven't beat her yet. I played her like twice, maybe. I played her, and both I lost. And like I'm just not used to Tiras. That's why I lose.
You know, dude, I've been looking at the Discord a lot lately, and I've been learning a lot of shit, like a lot of cool shit.
Cool.
Like, I think you should look at it a little bit more for specific matchups.
Yeah.
Because I started looking up, like, I got really frustrated because I thought I knew Maxi pretty well because I was like fighting a really good Maxi for a long time. I felt like I knew, and then I fought another Maxi like a couple days ago. He was really fucking good. I couldn't get a win on him. I got so mad.
Oh yeah.
I got so mad, bro. I could not get a win on him. And but I started looking at Discord and like, oh yeah, if you're Taki, this is how you respond to Maxi. Like,
Yeah.
And I was like, it really helped me a lot. I feel like
Yeah, like and the Talam and Sungmina and Shangwao Discords that I follow too, they have a list of character like what do you call them? Matchups, yeah. I know because I was afraid of playing a maxi player for my first match at EVO, which didn't happen by the way. But so I looked through that real quick, and the one little quick tip that I saw that I wanted to use was to reversal edge his shit because he has like guard
multiple
impact
hits,
shit,
yep.
and then it starts doing multiple hit shit. But you can reversal edge a lot of that shit and jump out of the way and whatever.
dude, even his low hits sometimes get absorbed by reversal edge. So, yeah, that shit's his biggest weakness.
Yeah, but the thing they were saying though was like that's the quick response that Tom actually has is to reversal edge because nothing else will actually beat any of his shit if you don't get the GI, the auto GI right before one of his moves.
Yeah.
So I was like, shit. So good to know on that, but I never got to try it out, so I'll never know if that actually works or not.
Oh, you
But
will.
anyways, after watching those finals and shit, they gave us a teaser trailer for something that's coming up pretty soon, regarding Tekken. So one of my first big tournaments was years ago, like in 2005, and it was.
By the way, this is the birth of all of our fighting game shit.
Probably.
AJ doing this tournament is the beginning of Unfocused and all this shit. But go on.
It was an adventure though, but apparently Electric Cancel is coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I think I went to Electric Cancel 5, I think is what it was.
Yeah,
4 or 5.
You went to no.
No, they're numbered though. I know I went in like an 04 or 05.
You went 04.
04 I think is when I went. Yeah, because I know I was still in high school.
But was that technically Electric Cancel 5? Is that what
I think
you're
that's Electric Cancel 5, I believe. Yeah.
Okay.
5. I'm pretty sure it was 5 or 4. I'm not sure. I want to say it was 3, but I guess it wasn't 3. But anyways, it's returning and on October 5th and 6th, I believe.
So is it specifically Tekken again?
It's Tekken, yeah.
Nah, boo.
I'm not sure if they'll do Soul Calibur on the side or what, but Tekken World Tour is going to be part of this. So if anyone wants to get points for that, Definitely check this shit out. That's going to be here in Anaheim at the Esports Arena down here. So if anyone wants to do some Tekken, I got to check this out. So yeah, registration's not open yet, and we don't have any complete details other than Electric Cancel, Tekken Tournament, October 5th and 6th. Tekken World Tour is going to be there. So if you're getting points for that, you want to play here to get points for that shit, and it's going to happen at the Esports Arena in Orange County.
Electric Cancel. That's fucking dope.
So I think I want to go to this. And if Soul Calibur's there, that's even more of a plus.
Yeah, that is a big plus for sure.
Okay.
Oh shit, my bad. We're not going back to news. We're already there. But yeah, so check that out. Anyone in LA or is going to be around during that time or wants to really get into a big tournament, gotta check that out.
All right. Other news for other nerd people. Surprise! Scooby Doo had a random appearance from a character. Our boy Urkel made an appearance on Scooby Doo. And not only did he make an appearance, he was voiced by Jaleel White.
All right. I was going to ask too.
Yeah, man. And not only did he come with Urkel, he came with Urkelbot.
Oh, shit.
He brought Urkelbot with him, you know? Like, they did the whole thing. He did the voices for both of them. And, like,
That's cool.
I didn't watch it, but now I kind of want to watch it. But it was just funny that they went out of their way to fucking make a little cameo by him and get him to even do the voice.
Yeah, that's cool. That's funny. And then we had Sonic, I just talked about last week in that other cartoon show. But Scooby Doo is more old school, but it's like it's a redo of it now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like a new, I don't know, reboot. I don't know what you want to call it.
Modern take on it. Right?
Yeah, exactly. But that's cool that Urkel showed up. That's dope.
Yeah, I like that it happened and that he was his own character.
Yeah.
You know,
he got the right voice, yeah.
Did I do that? He did the whole thing, right?
Yeah.
And then he came out with a, if you notice, it's a little different. It's not the same Urkelbot. This is Urkelbot 2.0.
Damn.
Yeah, he upgraded it. Apparently, it's still not working right, from the picture right here. But, he did build it, though,
I wonder who voiced Sonic in the OKKO.
That's a good question.
Because he was the original Sonic voice in both cartoons.
I know he did something Sonic not too long ago, maybe a year ago. I don't know if,
yeah, it sounds familiar. He did something recently.
Yeah, I don't know if he showed up to a convention or if he actually voiced him on something, but I know he did something Sonic not long ago.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's trying to make a resurgence,
Maybe. He's not dead, guys, by the way.
Yeah, he's
a rumor
alive.
A few years ago saying that he was dead. It's not true.
Can't kill Urkel.
Obviously, he's in Scooby Doo and shit, so.
Can't kill Urkel.
But that's pretty dope.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh, is it my turn?
All you, AJ.
So, Minecraft, big game, right? And I think about a year ago, they announced that they're working on a big patch that's going to give 4K textures to anyone playing Minecraft. And sounds dope, right?
Sounds dope.
They canceled it.
What?
Not going to do it anymore.
How you going to do that shit and then fucking cancel it? Seriously?
They canceled it earlier this week. And they were saying that they couldn't get it to work on every single platform that Minecraft is on. So they're kind of scrapping it for now. I'm not sure if they're talking about maybe doing it in the future or some shit. But as of right now, it's not coming out. So anyone that wants some 4K textures in Minecraft, yeah, you're not going to have it. You might need to go to the, what do you call them? Oh my God, I'm blanking out of words today. When people mods, you might have to go to the mod community to find some 4K textures in Minecraft. But yeah, just want to throw that out there in case anyone's interested. I know Minecraft has made some type of resurgence recently over the summer. But anyways, I want to play Minecraft. I kind of want to play now. All these people are playing it all of a sudden. I gotta know what people are doing. I want to dig a fucking long ass tunnel.
Who doesn't, AJ? Who doesn't? All right. So other quick news. I'll check that other email for this one. So, one of my favorite comics, I think I've only mentioned it a couple times on here, not too often, but it's one of my absolute fucking favorite Marvel comics, and I talk about it every now and then. It's called The Marvels. And back in the day when I was a kid, I always thought that if they were to do a Marvel movie, this would be the best way to show us the Marvel world without fucking doing all the stories and shit.
Okay.
Because I never imagined what we have now. Obviously, they did the whole story,
Yep.
But this, I was like, you know what? A fun way to show people the Marvel Universe would be to adapt this comic.
Okay.
And this comic is about a reporter. And, he started off reporting.
Oh,
and
that sounds familiar.
we talked about it before.
Yeah.
He started reporting in the 1960s when the X-Men first appeared, you know? So he's literally got pictures of them in the blue and yellow outfits from when they first came out and shit, you know? And, like, the whole racism movement and shit.
Right.
And then, you know, it shows him get older throughout the times, and he sees the Avengers be born, or sees the Fantastic Four come out, you know? Right. He gets older, he sees the Avengers become a thing, and then he gets older again, and then he sees the whole Spider-Man Green Goblin thing go down with Gwen Stacy. And this comic basically is a tour through the historical moments of Marvel through a random, regular human reporter.
Yeah.
Fucking love the idea. It could still be a great movie. Like,
yeah.
I would really like it. But, one thing, Marvel has announced a pairing deal with Stitcher. And they've announced that their next they have a superhero podcast partnership, I guess, where they kind of, like, voice these things and, like, recreate them and bring them to life, right?
That's cool.
And, the next project they're doing is this one. Written by Kurt Busiek and drawn by Alex Ross. I'm sure you can tell by the drawings and the realistic look of them. Like, you know, Alex Ross is known for making the realistic looking heroes. And he's kind of the template for, like, DC movies and Marvel movies. Like, I feel like they kind of, like, looked at his shit every time, you know?
All right. That's cool, though. But on Stitcher, really?
I don't know much about Stitcher. Tell me.
Well, we tried to be on Stitcher
I remember that, and it didn't work out.
It was working, and all of a sudden, it stopped working. That was the problem. Where like our episodes that we're uploading were not showing up on Stitcher for some reason, and this also happened to Orange Lounge Radio as well. They were having the same issues, and so they took their shit off, and my shit's in limbo. I don't know. I never did anything with it. Or Unfocused is like I'm not sure if it's there anymore.
It caused us a little bit of a headache because some of our episodes were recorded there, if I remember correctly.
No, we never really used that to record. It was just Stitcher was just pretty much doing what iTunes does. Is just looks for our feed and just brings it to Stitcher. But it was like an easier way for some people to use it. I was using Stitcher for a while myself, actually. But then it stopped like updating certain podcasts. And I was like, how come this person hasn't done a podcast this week or this show? And then
they just weren't updating.
I go somewhere else. I was like, oh, they're all here, but I haven't been getting it in Stitcher. Yeah, so it just ended up not working. And then they got bought out twice within the last
really?
I think so, yeah. So, so I guess they're trying to come back in some way, and I guess this might be a way.
Well, apparently,
does the platform work better now? I don't know, but
I don't know if it works better, but they've had success with previous projects. This is their third project with Marvel. The previous one was Wolverine: The Long Night and Wolverine: The Lost Trail, and they did this too in the same way, like with the podcast audio version of it.
That's cool.
I don't know how well it worked. But, you know, apparently it got some success that they're talking about. I feel like if it didn't work, they wouldn't talk about it.
Yeah, that's true.
But, you know, that's something very interesting. I thought it was really interesting. I love this comic, and I would love to see... I actually want a TV show or a movie out of it, but obviously I don't think it's going to happen.
You know what? Actually, though, thinking about it, speaking of podcasting, I'm not sure if Stitcher charges, and maybe this thing is behind a paywall, but there's another one called... Is it Luminary? Luminary Podcast is another website that does podcast stuff. And also, again, because I listen to a lot of Orange Lounge Radio, they noticed that Luminary was trying to become big, and that they are also behind a paywall. So you pay for this platform to get podcasts from, right? And then they make some money off of it, right? Well, they're not asking other podcasters to be on it. So Orange Lounge Radio is on Luminary, and they're like, what the fuck? You didn't tell us about this, and now you're going to make money off of our podcast? You know, they didn't tell them directly.
What the fuck?
But that's what they're doing, right?
That's wrong.
You know who else is on Luminary? Unfocused Podcast. I went to go check it out. We're actually on there.
What?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. We're on Luminary, bro?
Yeah, we're on Luminary.
How could I not know that? How could we not know that? What the fuck?
Let's see. Yeah, we're up there.
What the fuck?
Yeah, the latest episodes are up there, too.
Is this okay? Are we okay with this?
Honestly, I mean, we're not making money off of this shit anyway, so I don't really care.
All right, I guess it's fine.
It's fine, but...
I mean, what if we do make money one day? Then we're going to be pissed.
And then we'll start talking.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Okay.
And apparently this is season 1 that we have up here.
What the fuck, man? Anyway, apparently visit us on Luminary, guys.
Yeah.
All right, other news I thought was kind of interesting. So they've come up with some new technology shit to kind of teach kids about chemistry. It's these little disc cards that create holographic visuals.
No way.
Yeah,
the holodeck is a real thing now.
Basically.
What?
So, for example, you get an oxygen card, right?
Okay.
And you get 2 hydrogen cards, and you put them together.
You get water.
And they show you the H2O molecule and how it looks, and you can like understand how it works and shit, right?
You know what? Real quick off topic thing. A long time ago, when I was in middle school, not middle school, it was in elementary. Got some summer homework, right? And I tried to do the summer homework, and it was some random shit. And one of the questions on there was, how many molecules are in water? I was like, what the fuck does that even mean, you know? I'm like, how do I figure this shit out? So I literally got a drop of water and dropped it, and like I counted the dots. I'm like, is this what they mean?
Wow. Hey, but you know what's funny? That's why chemistry is so unintuitive to me, because like you would think like, okay, fine, how am I supposed to figure this out?
Yeah, like I was like 8 years old. I was supposed to fucking know what a molecule is.
That's why chemistry is stupid, because you can't understand chemistry without previous knowledge of chemistry.
Yeah,
you
true.
cannot figure it out.
That's
like,
true. Wow.
There's no way. Like, it's impossible. It's so weird. Stupid ass science. Anyway,
Anyways, yeah.
So this is to help you learn chemistry's dumbass shit, right? But
Chemistry's hard.
the hologram tech was pointed out by a lot of
By me.
a lot of nerds and Twitter fans saying, "Are you telling me we're doing this when we could be making dual discs?" And you know, apparently it's a big movement. People are putting like videos online about how you can alter this shit to make it like dual discs.
That's awesome.
And so I was saying like, I think someone from this company had commented like, you know, once we perfect it, then maybe we can use it for something like that. But you know, obviously we have to use it for the important shit first.
Yeah.
You know?
Hey, Konami, come on, Konami.
Where
you want money, Konami?
Where you at?
That'd be crazy though.
It's there, bro. I wish I'm gonna send you the video.
I mean, you can do this right now with like VR or some shit, or maybe even like some AR shit, like the Google glasses. But then no one else is gonna be able to see it.
Yeah, you could do it that way. That's true.
But if this shit allows you to see something that everyone else can see it too, from their own perspective, that'd be fucking sick.
I want to show you the video. I want to see if
The holodecks, dude.
The holodecks. Exactly. Yeah, it's like a hologram simulation. It's teaching you things through a simulation. I'll show you later on.
All right.
Oh, you know, here, I'll show you what you're seeing here. But yeah, I just think it's pretty cool.
How does that fucking work though? Like, is this through AR glasses or some type of VR headset shit?
I don't know. I know there's chips in the fucking cards.
That would be like the only thing that I would figure out that how this is gonna work.
It could be. I don't know. I may do some more research.
Especially the way it looks like right now. Like, I don't think that's an actual floating light above the card right now.
Is that like an image of it? Like what they would do?
Like the only way like this. I mean, I'm not sure how that technology will work that well. How you're showing me right here. But the only way I can see this working, how it looks, is if you're wearing a VR headset or like AR
to make it
augmented reality glasses.
It could be.
And where it like sees a card and just knows what to kind of picture to post above.
I'll duel with glasses.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I'll
duel with glasses,
yeah,
bro.
For sure.
Be my red eyes black dragon. I don't give a fuck.
For real.
But yeah, I just thought it was really interesting.
But that is cool.
This is tech that's like being worked on right now, and hold on, let me take the company. I want to take the name of the company.
Far From Home.
Farbod Saraf. And it's FARBOD, separate word, SARAF. They are the company developing this tech. I don't know if it's going to work or if it's something that can be mass produced. We don't even know yet.
Yeah.
So we'll see later.
I mean, technically, though, something like that has already existed. There was that Eye of Judgment shit long time ago.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, but
it was a camera. It you point it to the table, and then you can put cards on the table, and then you got to look at the TV.
Right, like how applicable
to see what it was. Yeah,
exactly. Like how applicable is it really? Yeah.
I mean, AR exists in phones right now. Like my phone, I open Pokemon Go. I could put an AR image of a Bulbasaur right here if I wanted to, and that's what I would do too. And I could walk around it, and with my phone, I can see it visibly here in real space. But I mean, so it's not. I don't know. I'm not sure what's so special about this technology, but it could be that gamers saw it and Yu-Gi-Oh fans saw it and be like, "What the fuck?" So that's
where we at. Where we at?
Exactly.
All right. How much did you got left?
I got 2 more.
All right. Here's with one.
All right. So people like to go through filings of different things and stuff, right? So some people found out that FCC filing for a Super NES controller, an SNES controller that works on the Switch. So, do you know what
NES controller that
a
works
Super
on
NES, SNES controller that works on the Switch.
I love the SNES controller.
So we have an NES wireless controller that works on the Switch, and we got that right before they gave us the NES like classic thing that you can play NES games on, right? And people have been saying like, when are you going to give us Super Nintendo games on the Switch? This is probably a hint that we're going to be getting it pretty soon. So this is kind of just a mock-up drawing that people found. It's the back of an Super NES controller, it looks like. So the fact that this is being made and being filed under FCC and all that means that we're probably going to get this pretty soon, which means Super Nintendo should be coming out pretty soon for the Switch.
Waiting for it.
Yeah. So that'd be cool. I mean, cool. Yeah. I'm not that excited, but I guess it depends on the games. But only games that I would care about are the games I already have everywhere else.
Right.
Like Mario World and like Turtles in Time or, I don't know, what else? Yoshi's Island. Stuff like that.
X-Men. I want the X-Men
So
arcade
the good
game.
Super Nintendo one?
The arcade. Oh, yeah. Oh, the SNES one? Yeah, actually, I do love the X-Men not Children of the Atom. What is that game called? It's the one where you're fighting Apocalypse the whole time. I really like
Age
that
of
game.
Apocalypse?
No. Anyway, I'll figure it out later. I like that one about that.
But yeah, coming soon.
All right. My last piece of news.
Oh, wait, I'm done with news.
I thought you said you had one more.
I thought I did too, but I don't.
All right, fine. The last piece of news. Lupin the Third will be getting a documentary. And this documentary will be coming out. Oh, this is an old... so this documentary will be about the birth of Lupin the Third, where the history comes from, and like why they did it, and why it's a Japanese thing, even though it's originally French. And the documentary is called, in Japanese, Inochio Fukikon da Otokotachi. But in English, it comes out, and so Lupin the Third was born. The men who breathed life into him.
Interesting.
And so all about the artists and the writers who adapted the original Lupin story from French novels and made it into an anime. Made it something that was the biggest fucking anime in Japan. One of the biggest ones for sure. I think it's really interesting. The last season of Lupin was really good. It came out a couple years ago. And yeah, I think this is going to be a really interesting documentary. It's going to be coming out April 11th next year. So keep your eyes open for that. But the documentary looks good, man.
So animated documentary or some shit, or just...
No, it's a documentary. It's
just
live action people.
Oh, okay, talking about the anime. Okay.
They'll probably have clips.
Yeah.
But it's mostly going to be live action. So.
That sounds cool, though.
Yeah, I like it a lot. I like the idea of it a lot.
I would like to see more shit like that with other, like, popular, like, titles, animes, or
like how they
cartoon
built
shows.
it and how it grew.
Yeah, like, just how the story became and all that. I've seen some shit like that for, like, Avatar.
It's funny you say that because, Princess Mononoke. Have you ever seen Princess Mononoke?
Yes, I have.
All right. Apparently, Neil Gaiman was involved in the English adaptation, and they didn't fucking say anything about that because they didn't want to give him credit on it.
And who is he again?
He's the guy who did American Gods and Eternals, the Marvel shit Eternals.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty famous. I think you know him. Like
he sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Like you mentioned it before, I feel like, recently.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. All right. Well, I'm out of news. You have anything else?
That's it. Let's do Unfocused Weeks. For me, I plan to watch Daredevil Season 3. More importantly...
You haven't done that yet? Oh,
no.
man, that's so
I started it. But, I want to finish Daredevil Season 3. Oh, real quick, I didn't mention my Unfocused Week. I finished The Boys. Man, that's like the most fucked up superhero thing I've ever seen.
Really?
Jessica Jones is... It's comparable to Jessica Jones Season 1. Like, the whole idea of turning the whole superpowered shit on its head and how fucked up it can get with the psychology and how fucked up people can be if they had powers.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, The Boys is the shit. It reminds me of Jessica Jones Season 1.
Okay, that sounds cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. I do recommend you guys watch that. It ends also with an ending that's different from the comic. So we don't really know where it's going to go for Season 2. Like, no one can guess it because it's just so different.
Mm-hmm.
But so I finished The Boys, and that was awesome. Powers of 10. I know I won't shut the fuck up about it, and I still need to read it. I'm going to read it tonight. Powers of 10.
Did you finish New Avengers? You said you did, right?
I did. I finished it, yeah. I was mad that Brother Voodoo got killed at the end.
Oh, yeah, you did talk about that.
Yeah, but it was still cool. It was okay. I don't like the team, but I like the story. And other than that...
They don't like you.
Fuck you.
Well, maybe they don't. I don't know.
Otherwise, I'll finish Young Justice Season 3, The Outsiders. And then I think that's about it. That's the main things I'm going to focus on. Oh, there's a movie out right now called Scary Stories Told in the Dark. I'm reading the book right now. I'm halfway through the book. I'm going to finish that book to see the movie. It's a horror movie. I don't think you're...
Is that one of those...
It's like a compilation book.
Yeah, I used to have a couple of those.
Yeah, you probably know from middle school, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay, there's a movie about it now. It's out right now.
How can they do a movie about that? Is it going to be just a bunch of different stories?
We don't know, but that's what everyone's saying is like it's a compilation movie. And it's out right now.
That sounds cool.
And, horror fans are picky because horror movies usually suck.
Yeah.
And everyone's saying this one's good.
Okay.
And so I'm halfway through the book right now. I want to finish the book, and then I'm going to watch it. I'm I like it a lot.
Would it be the exact same stories out of those books, or would it be like just new original stories or some shit?
Well, apparently there's 2 books in total. I heard they handpicked stories out of the book, and I think they made 1 or 2 original stories, like in the feel of the book. Okay. So technically, it's everything you just said. It will have the book, and they will make some shit that's new.
Okay, cool. I wonder if they're gonna do it like have it all connected at the end or some shit.
Yeah, I wonder, because there's been a few things like that
like
with horror.
Sin City.
Yeah, exactly. I wonder if it's gonna be like that. It could be. I wouldn't be surprised if it was. I'd be down with that.
Oh, imagine they do it in that style too.
Oh, I'd be so down, dude. I haven't seen it yet, but
Man,
I heard it's
guys?
creepy. I heard it's creepy though.
You guys should have called us. We had all these ideas already ready for you right here.
Talk to Unfocused, motherfuckers.
Oh man. All right, my Unfocused week. Prior to read these Sonics, like I said, I'm not sure if I read the last one I got, but I got 4 pretty much, possibly, maybe 3. Finished reading Smoke and Shadow. I had that Korra that I started reading too, and then I remembered, oh wait, I haven't read the other Avatar shit yet, so I stopped Korra to start reading that one.
To catch up first, okay.
Yeah.
I'm not mad.
I don't think I need to. It doesn't matter. They don't intertwine really, or maybe they do. I don't know. I gotta find out. And then yeah, just more Tekken, more Soul Calibur. Oh shit, produced by Guillermo del Toro. This the Scary Stories, is it?
Yeah, Guillermo.
Oh shit.
Which
cool.
I love that guy. He's the shit. I'm still so sad he's not doing Justice League Dark.
Also too, I've been sketching like all types of shit to make my new arcade stick. I actually ordered this, but these buttons that I got, these micro switch buttons that I bought, because they're actual keyboard switches, like the same shit you see right here. Oh wow!
Oh yeah, the little.
That's the same shit inside this controller right here.
Do you like it better?
It feels good. I like the way it feels. It has this hard stopping when you get to the bottom though, which I kind of don't like. But whatever. But I like the feel just overall. Besides that, but I like it so much, and this idea is dope. And then I saw on the Instagram page of is it Arcade Paradise, I believe, or Paradise Arcade. They have this dope freaking arcade stick, but there's no actual stick. It's all buttons, so it's like one of those hitbox ones.
Oh yeah, where the buttons are the controls.
Yeah, but it's super flat, and it's based off this arcade. It's using these micro switches. You see how flat this is?
Yeah.
That's how flat their arcade stick is. It's that flat. Because you can with these switches like that, right?
Interesting.
So I'm thinking of doing the exact same shit. So, you know what to do this? You know what I want to do? Is learn how to make a circuit board.
Hey, you guys, you heard it here first.
So that's what I'm gonna experiment with pretty soon, and then see if I can make a thin thing like that.
Can I make a recommendation to anyone who listens to the podcast and plays video games, like fighting games specifically? Send us an email now if you want a fucking joystick from this motherfucker. Because I guarantee you, eventually everyone's going to flood you, and you're not going to be making that many of them.
All right, okay.
If anyone is serious about it, tell this motherfucker right now. So if he ever gets big and wants to do it, you got your fucking email in there. And he might do it.
I didn't do this properly, but on Discord, there's a Discord. I think it's called like Arcade Fight Sticks or AFS or some shit like that. And I joined it because people share arcade sticks ideas. They post their pictures of the ones they worked on and shit like that. So
you post yours?
I posted yours on there.
What did they say?
And I got a couple of like cool comments about it, just a couple, and then someone else posted something and then said some things about it, and everyone was just talking about his shit. So my shit got overshadowed like 5 minutes later.
But I think you should put a GIF of yours with the extending.
Yeah, I'll probably do that later on. But just yesterday actually, someone, because I posted that like last week, and then someone was like, "Yo," he contacted me and a couple other people. Was like, "Yo, I like your sticks. Can I post this on our Instagram and Twitter pages?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure, go for it." So I think he has a list of ones he's gonna put out like every day. So we might have your stick on someone's Twitter or Instagram.
That's dope.
Either tomorrow or the day after or some shit.
Honestly, bro, this is me not even just being your partner from a fighting game perspective, like, and just from cool artistic shit. Your sticks are the shit. Like, you should fucking do it.
We'll see.
And if anyone's into it, you better email him now. No promises.
But yeah, so if that gets good, and I didn't tell them to at me or anything like that, so I'm not sure if they will.
You should tell them.
But next time, if I'll definitely put this one up there pretty soon, and then if they say anything about it, I'll be like, "Yo, at me on this one," just to see what people say. But
people are gonna bug you, man. Like, people are already bugging you.
We'll see.
They're already bugging you.
And then I gotta talk to what's her name to see how she wants to do her stick and just what we can work out with that, because I already have ideas for that. But sounds like fun. So I'll be working on arcade sticks and just trying to figure out what I want to do for my next one and how it's gonna actually work and all that. But yeah, that's also part of my Unfocused week, I guess.
All right, perfect.
Tekken and Soul Calibur.
All right, guys. That was Unfocused episode 228, the Hound Dower episode. It was a pleasure having you guys.
It was Dark Fire.
You got it?
Lit.
You better know.
All right, I guess we're done, right?
Yeah, Unfocused, guys. We'll see you next week. Don't forget.
Nope.
We're awesome.
Don't forget, this is a Collision 28 production. We're live on twitch.tv/Collision28 every Thursday.
Also, you can always catch us on youtube.com/Unfocused Podcast to see rebroadcasting of these episodes. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe there as well.
Also, Twitter, you can message us at Unfocused28. We also give you updates when the show starts. Instagram at Unfocused Podcast. Subscribe, like.
Also, you can subscribe to our podcast show, the audio version, on Apple Podcasts, or just get more information about that on collision28.com.
Or if you have any comments or things you want us to talk about, or maybe things that you feel we missed in the past, email us on unfocusedpodcast@gmail.com.
It's over!
Don't forget to subscribe.